Could the zombie apocalypse from The Last of Us become a reality? Could the cordyceps mushroom actually turn humans into zombies? Whoa. In this video, I'm going to uncover the truth about this terrifying possibility. My name's Andy, this is Nature's Network, and I love all things mushrooms, so I had to do a deep dive into The Last of Us. Before we get into it, make sure you click subscribe and like this video, it'd be greatly appreciated. Now let's see if we can turn into zombies. For those that don't know, The Last of Us is originally a video game, and is now a HBO series where the cordyceps infects most of humanity, turning them into zombies. The fungus grows in the brains of the infected humans, taking complete control of their actions, and forcing them to attack and infect uninfected humans. Now that sounds crazy, but here's the scary part. The cordyceps mushroom is real. Cordyceps mushrooms are most commonly found in warm and humid places, particularly through Asia, and there are many different types of species. Many of these species actually infect ants and other insects and essentially turn them into zombies. The fungus really does take over their mind and body and causes those insects to behave in a way to continue infecting other insects. In fact, this is exactly what inspired the creator Neil Druckmann to create The Last of Us game. In 2006, Neil watched the BBC show called Planet Earth, which actually captured and filmed the cordyceps mushroom growing out of the head of a bullet ant.
Like something out of science fiction, the fruiting body of the cordyceps erupts from the ant's head. It can take 3 weeks to grow, and when finished, the deadly spores will burst from its tip. Then, any ant in the vicinity will be in serious risk of death.
The footage is absolutely terrifying. But how does this happen? When the ant comes in contact with the cordyceps spores, the spores attach themselves to the ant's exoskeleton and begin to grow. Then they penetrate the ant's body through joints and other weak points. Once inside the body of the ant, the fungus grows and spreads. As the infection progresses inside the ant, the fungus takes control of the ant's central nervous system, causing the ant to perform completely abnormal behavior, such as climbing to the top of a tree or a plant and attaching itself there. Eventually, the ant dies, the fungus erupts from its body, typically its head, with the intention to release more spores into the environment to infect new hosts. Alright, so cordyceps is real, and it really does infect ants and other insects and turns them into zombies. So, can it do the same to humans? Just like in The Last of Us? A key point to discuss is that humans and ants have very different immune systems. Ants have a very simple innate immune system, which detects and responds to pathogens very quickly and non-specifically. And what that means is it doesn't target a particular pathogen, and the response is pretty much the same no matter what the infection or virus is. On the other hand, humans have a much more sophisticated adaptive immune system, which can actually identify and respond to specific pathogens. And so, for example, if a pathogen like a fungus entered our body, our immune system is actually pretty amazing and it creates antibodies that recognize and neutralize those specific pathogens, preventing them from continuing to spread through the body. In this process, our adaptive immune system actually creates very special cells called lymphocytes, which can divide and replicate rapidly to respond to pathogens. In addition to our highly sophisticated immune system, humans also have physical barriers that prevent fungal infection entering the body and spreading. Our skin acts as a physical barrier to prevent pathogens from entering our body, and the respiratory tract actually has specialized cells and mucus that trap and remove pathogens before they can infect the lungs. Taking those two critical factors together, our sophisticated adaptive immune system combined with the enhanced physical barriers that humans have that insects do not have, makes it highly unlikely that the cordyceps mushroom could ever be a human pathogen. So while the cordyceps mushroom is highly effective at infecting and manipulating the behavior of ants, it's just not capable of infecting humans in the same way. So there you have it. The Last of Us is a lie, and the cordyceps mushroom cannot turn us into zombies. And thank God for that, because now I can have my cordyceps mushroom powder in peace.